Hey everybody, today we're here in Maggie Valley, North Carolina, where there are actually two car shows going on. There's Camaros and Firebirds in the valley, and there's also Rods and Customs in the valley. And I haven't been in Maggie Valley in many years, but there's a lot of cars already showed up here. It's Friday, expect a lot more on Saturday, but I'm gonna take a look around and try to show you what we're seeing up here. Now, right now, all the Camaros and Firebirds, for the most part, are kind of lining up on this side of the fairgrounds, I guess you would call it out here. And then on the other side's where most of the Rods and Customs are, and I'll show you that side in a minute. Okay, some of the older cars are sitting up on this end over here, and we'll probably start looking around on this end. Here's a 63 Chevrolet that's really pretty in this orange. As you can see, the interior's been upgraded substantially in here. It really looks good. Here's a green Studebaker that's sporting a flame job here. And as you can see, it has had an engine transplant there. They even got a flame job style steering wheel on it there. Got a really clean 64 Chevrolet pickup truck right here. It's red paint's really gleaming out here in the sun. Here's another black 63 Chevrolet, and it looks like it's got a big block in it there. Sporting rally wheels that look really good on here. And I really like on the chrome that red dividing line there that just kind of sits off that red interior inside here. Here's a really nice 69 Camaro. Looks fairly stock looking on the outside except for the wheels. They have added a console inside there, and it is manual transmission. Here's another 69 in the Hugger orange. And I don't know if you can tell or not, but it does have flame job on the white stripes there. Now with these two 69s sitting side by side, you can tell the difference in stance on the car or the way it sits up. The red one seems to be sitting up much higher, especially in the back end, and I actually prefer that look, but both are good. I like both of them very much. Here's a nice blue 68 Chevelle. And since I was talking about stance a minute ago, this one is actually sitting pretty high also. Looks like they've lifted the front a little bit. Here's a black Nova. They've added a hood scoop too. I don't know what that's hiding under there. This blue Chevelle also has that dual gate shifter, which I always thought was kind of cool. Now here's a black Trans Am, which was really popular in the late 70s and early 80s because of Smokey and the Bandit movie that Burt Reynolds was in. But this one has been repainted, and if you were here, I don't think my camera's going to show it. It's actually metal flake in the paint. So I don't know if it's picking up on that or not, but there's a screaming chicken on the hood there. Here's a 71 Chevrolet pickup truck that they've modified quite a bit. They've got a custom grill in there, I see. But what's really telling is back here in the back, you can see they have actually tubbed out those wheel wells a little bit more. And you see a nitrous tank sitting there. As you can see inside here, it's all set up for speed, it looks like. It does have a manual transmission there in the floor. Camaro's been modified a little bit, especially on the inside. You can see he's got custom interior in there with the striping and all. And I like the way the chrome and white gauges jump out from that black panel there on the car. Now here's something you don't see a lot. This is a later model Camaro here, but they have dropped a supercharger in here, and it really looks awesome in this car. I also like those VMS racing wheels they got on here. And the Camaro right here, it's got Z28 emblems that they've got on there. But something interesting I'll show you on the back here. The plates say last 427. So here's a green Camaro, and I see it does have the black hood. There was some type of handling package. I can't remember if it was 1LE or what it was, but I know those cars came with a black hood. I don't know if that's what this is or not, but it's a good looking car, and it is manual transmission. I also see a Hot Wheels emblem on this green car, so I don't know if that's added a lot of modification or not. And here's a 66 Chevy Super Sport, and appearance-wise it looks pretty stock except for the wheels been changed there, and it looks like it's got the 396, which is probably what it came with. I have added an electric fan to help keep it cool, I see. Yeah, inside it's pretty stock up here, and also they put an aftermarket steering wheel on there. Okay, here's what's probably a late 60s Ford pickup truck, and it looks like they've sanded it down and cleared it. I do got some diamond tuck interior in there, and a padded dash, and a wood console they've put in there, I see. And it still has 390 engine in here. Here's a really pretty Chevrolet pickup truck, I think early 70s, I think, or late 60s, I think, or early 70s. But they have put a LS engine in here, and this is really a clean truck. I mean, it looks good. And here's a late 40s or early 50s Chevy truck. And they've kind of tried to accent the patina on this a little bit, it looks like. You can tell they've airbrushed a lot of the rust on there, but check out the interior on this right here. And they do got a wood bed that's actually a cover back there. Okay, here's a 68 Camaro. It's got the hideaway headlights on it there, so it's RS package. And it looks like they've dropped the LS engine in here also. Here's an Impala Super Sport in a light blue color. And it says 454 on the engine. That's a big engine. Look at the size of the valve covers on that engine. A lot of room in this car. I like the way that back end slopes down there. That's pretty neat looking. Now it says this is a 69 Chevrolet pickup truck. It looks like it's got 4-wheel drive rally wheels on here. But let me show you what stands out on here. They put the racing stripes on this Chevy truck, and it's actually painted like a candy apple red that's got metal flake in it. It's a really good looking truck.
Wow, lifted the whole weight up there.
Here's a pretty little Ford pickup truck. I think it's mid to late 60s, I'm thinking. Yeah, I bet they don't haul a lot of stuff in the back of this one. Chevy Super Sport, and it is a convertible. It says it's a 454 in here. There's no question about this one. It's a 69. They've got it embossed here on the front of the front end here. Got a really clean wood bed in it back here. Okay, here's something a little bit different. I guess it's a mid-60s Ford, I'm guessing. But it's a panel truck, but the name of it is the Skull Wagon. And I did notice that he does have a skull on the stick in the back here, if it's showing up. I see he's got a few skull accents on the inside too, and even the floor mat is a skeleton. Here's a 33 Ford, and it's looking really good. It still has a flathead engine in it here, and you can see it is has the rumble seat here, which are always cool. Here's the 63 Ford Galaxy, and these are very popular cars, and I like them too, for that matter. The salon car, they almost all have big blocks in them when you find them. And this particular one has a manual transmission also in here. Very stock looking inside and out other than the wheels. That really is a long car. Or maybe it's just because of the straight lines it makes it appear longer than it is. Maybe, I'm not sure. Now, this is a 39 Ford. And it's kind of a burgundy looking color, as you can see, but they do have a small block Chevy in here. And it looks like they have named the car Whippoorwill, if you can see that. Specialty plate there, or custom plate, I guess I should say. And beside the 39 Ford car here, there is a 37 Ford pickup, and it still has the flathead engine in there. And here's like a early 50s, I think late 40s, early 50s Ford panel truck. And it says Pawpaw's Garage. I said it got 3 crosses and says "We Believe" there. That blue lettering jumps off of that flat black there pretty good. Actually, I'd call it more satin black. Now check out this 55 right here. It's a little bit different. I really like it. I don't know the exact style you would call this station wagon, but it's not a Nomad or anything. So he's got the old pie plate tires on here on Krager's. And he actually has a roll cage built in here. Now they have removed the front bumper, but they have also removed where the brackets would come out to mount the bumper, and kind of done some body work and smoothed everything out here in front. It really looks good. I'm impressed. And it looks like he's running a big block Chevy in here. Now here's another 55 wagon. I think they might call this a sedan delivery. But it says Fowler's Delivery here on the lettering he has on here. I see he's added a dump exhaust there in front of the back tire. And there's a tunnel ram with 2 4s on there. While I'm thinking about it, the area they're having this car show out here, Maggie Valley, it's just beautiful down here. It is right in the valley amongst all these mountains as I'm panning around. It's a really pretty place to have a car show. I'm walking over to get a barbecue now, I think, but they do have a lot of vendor areas here, and I'll try to walk through some of those a little bit and show you. All right, we have our barbecue now that I was going after.
Show barbecue, $7. Look at the size of that thing.
That's pretty decent sized barbecue. And here's a Camaro. It's got a very light flame job on it. But look at that engine in there. Got a roll cage in here. And they've got a magazine here on the dash that's got a picture of this car in it. Cool. Here's just a really clean, stock looking Camaro. is very stock appearing Camaro. It's really good condition. I can't remember those are the stock wheels that came on this or not. Here's a late 90s or early 2000 Camaro. You don't really see that many of them at car shows, but they got several here today. Followed by a 69 Z28. Hugger Orange, I think is what it's called. And they got a big block in there. Still has the houndstooth interior and manual transmission. And where this 69 is orange with white stripes, this one is white with the orange stripes. Here's a Trans Am. And here's an IROC Z, I guess around mid-80s or so. Here's some more Camaros here, Z28. I can't remember for sure, but I think they used to call this team port injection. Okay, I looked a little closer, and it does actually say on the plenum there, team port injection. So. One with his T-tops out. Oh, here's a nice, I think, 70 through 72, somewhere in that area. Okay, here's a little 68. It does have a big block engine. And I'm thinking these are Pontiac wheels here. Yeah, they got PMD on their Pontiac Motor Division. And this one also has the dual gate shifter in it.
So those are rare, the RS, they were RS Z28. Yeah.
That really looks good in there. They got metal flake stripes on there. Check out the interior on this car, the lighting and the custom stitching in here. Now this engine is in an 87 Camaro. And they got it, looks like it's stripped down a little bit and ready to race. No back seat. Does have a roll cage that's been welded in. this mid-80s Camaro is just really clean looking. It looks all original. Here's a really sharp 67 Camaro. As you can see, the engine is just chromed all over. Got little flame jobs there on the front. And these flames here, it's kind of like they used the chrome illusion paint or something. They change colors as you go by, so if you don't like the color you see right now, just change your angle and it'll change for you. My wife keeps saying that is so pretty. So, she really likes it.
It's changing colors.
I do too.
Look at the hood. It's changing colors. The seats are showing. I love it.
And it's beside this bad bird here. Okay, it says this is a 71 model Chevrolet pickup. Really clean paint. As you can see, the engine's all chromed out, really clean under hood. And that custom interior looks really good in here. It's really a nice pickup truck. Nice wood bed, and check out the tailgate back here. How they did the Chevrolet emblem. Okay, now here's something a little different. This is called Apocalyptic Bumblebee. So I've got a lot of custom paint on here. Looks like some of the Transformers. So they got bullet holes all over the side there. And full custom interior in here looks like. It's cool. I like the orange on this Camaro here, 68. Here's a 78 Trans Am. It's got the blue bird on the hood. Now here's a 2013 Hot Wheels Edition Camaro. See, it's got the Hot Wheels badging on the grill. I think it's on the back there also. He's even got a little Hot Wheels die cast of it up here. Has Hot Wheels embroidered on the seats. And if you can see on the far side, above the Camaro emblem, there's a Hot Wheels emblem above that. And you almost can miss this little blue flame right here on the side. And this tag says Hot Wheels. Now I really like this newer Camaro right here. I like that color blue. It's almost the same as Ford's grabber blue that they put on their Mustangs. I hadn't seen two of them side by side, but I'm sure there's probably just a little bit of difference in the two. But this really makes for a pretty car right here. And this is a ZL1 that has the Ricardo seats in it. Here's some fenders for some 39 Chevys. And all kind of seats here. $150 for which doesn't seem too expensive. You like that old tire stand there with the old wheel in it.